Soul family, and welcome back to SoulCast. I'm your host, Jen Westlake from Soululaire.com, and I'm really happy to see you here again this week. Got some interesting things that are going on. Many of you may be aware, but there are rumors going around that there may be another pandemic coming down the pipeline for the world. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the last pandemic. In the last pandemic, we were afraid. We were given information and protocols to follow, like wearing masks, like getting vaccinated, um, social distancing, and all of those things. And everyone around the world complied, and they were very diligent and in following those guidelines that came from our governments and from medical officials. But as time began to move on, some of the information that was shared with us was not beneficial at all. In fact, we discovered that wearing those masks for so many hours a day ended up causing more damage to our respiratory systems and our immune system. And some of the protocols that were used for those people that had tested positive for the illness back in 2020 that swept the world were protocols that ended up being detrimental. And many people lost their lives according to those protocols. And word on the street is talking about Pandemic X, another illness or disease X, shall I say. And so I am hoping that as we move forward, that we've learned our lesson and that we need to be very careful and use discretion and a discerning eye about the information that we are willing to believe and follow. My recommendation is that as we move forward, that you do not comply to these different kinds of regulations unless you have done your research. It is important, like we talked about last week, to practice self-care and being discerning and being questioning about different medical protocols and different things that can assist in keeping our bodies healthy is something that we need to take a lot more seriously and not just trust the news and not trust some of the bigger health organizations like the World Health Organization, the CDC, the NIH, and other big worldwide or national-wide health agencies. They steered us wrong last time. And what makes us think that they're going to steer us in the right direction this time? Many people that I talk to have lost their trust in things like the medical system, the pharmaceuticals, and other kinds of scientific information that has come out. Now, I'm not asking you to be a science denier, but I am asking for you to really be careful in who you do follow and whose research you do believe. So we had many revelations that have encouraged us to strive more diligently in this area of our lives. And none of us wants to have a repeat of what happened last time. Many, many people have suffered and died because of the faulty and censored information that they did not receive to make healthy, wise choices for our bodies and for our mental health because it was so stressful on everyone. And so my heart goes out to all of you that have been affected by what happened in 2020 and the outcomes that followed from that pandemic. So this time going forward, I want to ask you to please be extra cautious and be safe for you and your families. I want to talk to you also about how there are many, many natural remedies that have been kept hidden from us by institutions like pharmacia, the big pharmacy industry. Many remedies like the medicinal benefits of natural mushrooms like chaga and reishi and lion's mane, cordyceps, turkey tail, and agarikon, and just to name a few of those, have tremendous health benefits. And they're natural and they're grown in nature. And our bodies were designed to work with nature and with her remedies. Other remedy is methylene blue. This is the mother of hydroxychloroquine. And so this is now coming out as a remedy for long haulers, COVID, for the brain fog, the respiratory, the mitochondrial damage. This remedy is a compound mineral found in nature. It is an antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, antiparasite. And so it can be very beneficial for you. CBD is another natural remedy that has been stifled and is beneficial. Hemp-derived remedies can be very helpful for pain, for stress relief, if you're having a problem sleeping. This is a natural remedy that can help you. Muscle and joint aches and pains, digestion, and neurological issues. Cannabinoids are very beneficial, and our body was made with an endocannabinoid receiving system. That means that we were always meant to partake of this wonderful, beautiful natural remedy. Another natural remedy that can be beneficial at this time is Tulsi, or in America, we would call that as an herb called holy basil. That also has benefits for us, as well as carbon 60 and kratom. So these are all just a small, short list of natural remedies that can bless your lives. Now, if these are things that you are interested in, when I am not doing my soul coaching or healing, I manage my local natural remedy and supplement store. It's called holidaycbd.com. Is where you can find me, and you can find these natural remedies that I've spoken about there. So if that is something that you are interested in, please reach out to me at holidaycbd.com. That's HOLLADAYCBD.com. And I can help you with some of these natural remedies that you may not be able to find in your local grocery store or your more mainstream health food stores. So I just wanted to be able to assist you that way to help your physical body, as well as Soululaire that can help your emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. So I'm trying in every way that I know how to help you heal mind, body, and soul. So enough said on that, but I just wanted you to know that I am here for you, mind, body, and spirit. Today's message is about healing ourselves and also being able to heal our beliefs. with living during the apocalypse, which means the great revealing or the great awakening, we are having to have an open mind. Everything that we have been taught is not necessarily true. And so it has put us in a precarious situation where it is difficult to know who to trust and what to believe. And so we deserve to be open-minded and open-hearted, and yet do our due diligence and research and investigate these many things. Now, some of you may have heard that Google has come out with an announcement talking about their community guidelines. And they are talking about handling information because of a sensitive event. Now, I don't know if that means that they're going to open up the censorship or they're going to censor things even more strictly. And so when these changes to Google and YouTube take place, we may not be able to speak as freely here on SoulCast as I would like. And I'm sure you all can tell that I skirt around issues and I can be kind of vague, but I'm hoping that I know that you guys are smart and quick on the uptake to clue in to what I'm alluding to and what I'm talking about. But if by chance I say something that their algorithm doesn't like, and this video or other videos are taken down, I want you to know that I do have Soululaire channels on BitChute and Rumble. And so you'll always be able to find me there if you can't find me here. So also, you have my website, soululaire.com, that you can go to as well. You can also go on there and join my email list, because if I'm not able to speak with you, I will be able to send you a newsletter or messages about what's going on to keep you apprised and in the loop of everything that is going on to help you keep balance and harmony, to help you have trust and faith in yourself and in our Creator and our Savior, Jesus Christ. So I just wanted to put that out there because, like we mentioned last week, 2024 is going to be a weird year. We're going to have a lot of ups and downs. It will definitely be a roller coaster for sure. And I'd like to build this community so that we can share information and that we can go arm in arm, hand in hand through these events together, supporting and loving and educating each other. So if you have any questions or topics that you'd like to share, please email those to me at hello@soululaire.com. And I'd love to talk about that. Please leave your comments below, and let's start a dialogue about what we're learning and what we are discovering. Now, many of the things that are coming out are really putting a dent in our belief systems. And many things that we believe are going to be proven false. And that's why I want us to be open to receiving new information. Anything new, you deserve to run through you and see how you feel about it. Allow yourself to question, allow yourself to research. I would go into my sacred space and I would query my own soul, my own higher power, and I would also say a prayer for guidance and for your own personal revelation. You are connected to the Creator. And so you have an open door policy to go to Him and talk to Him and share with Him and ask Him to answer your questions and to give you the wisdom and guidance that you need. Right now, it's also a time to continue to nurture ourselves. We want to focus on managing our wants and needs. And I hope that we are getting to the point where we know the difference between wants and needs. There are certain things that we need to have. And many times people think that some of the things they want is a need. But the days ahead are really going to have you figuring out really what is it that you need? What things can you go without having? Some of the things that we need to deal with is we might need to turn down the volume on our wants and make sure that all our needs are met. It is time for us to be able to step back on immediate gratification. Sometimes we might just have to postpone and wait till things are a little bit better conditions, maybe financially or better timing. But we need to start training ourselves to back away from needing things right now, this very second. We need to develop the trait of patience and discernment. And so it's important that you are making sure that your needs are met, but you might have to sacrifice for a time being. I remember talking to one-on-one with one of my mentors about my goals, my aspirations, and my dreams. And my coach told me, well, gosh, you have a lot of really wonderful things that you want to do and achieve and have in your life. But she just wanted to caution me by telling me, Jen, you can have everything that you want, just not all at the same time. So we might be heading into a time where we have to pick and choose what we have in the moment and postpone some of our wants for a later date and time. So I just want you to know how amazing I think each one of you are. I know that you are making a difference in the lives of those around you. I know that you are a force for good in this world. I know that you are doing your best to communicate your truth and to live as an example for those that are around you. I want you to know that you are special and that you are a gift and a blessing to this world. I encourage you to continue to step into your creativity, focusing on things that are beautiful, the things that make you happy and fill you with joy. If you are feeling inundated by fear and stress and negativity at this time, I encourage you to continue to step back and practice self-care. You know what those things are for you. And so make a list and start taking the action steps to accomplish those things. I also would like to remind you to pay attention to the 7 gifts you give yourself and to continue to work on building your boundary fence using the gifts of love, acceptance, approval, appreciation, respect, value, and trust. But the bonus gift is self-forgiveness. We've never been through anything like this before in the history of the earth. And so we are the trailblazers. We are the forerunners. And in many ways, we are making things up as we go along. But you can do it. The power to do this is within you. And just go within to the silence and know that you are a literal son or daughter of the Most High, and that there isn't anything that you can't accomplish with Him and with perseverance and steadfastness and tenacity and goodness and compassion and kindness for yourself and for everyone that you come in contact with. Keep up the good work. You are successful. You are abundance, and you are amazing. Thank you so much for joining me here this week on SoulCast. And if there's anything that I can do for you personally, whether it be coaching, whether it be healing, or help with a natural remedy, please reach out to me at hello@soululaire.com. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.